Hi everybody. Now you may well be aware that the DayZ devs and the Starbreeze devs have got together and brought back the iconic PAYDAY masks to DayZ. In effect, at the moment, July the 4th to July 23rd, 2024, on public servers, you can find these masks scattered around. They tend to be in the general shops, the merchandise shops, where you can find stuff, the blue ones. And I have done a video on how to find them and also how to add them to your own your own community server for PC, console, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. And I'll put a link to that in the description below the video. But this video is about how to add custom spawn loadout preset. That means that when players spawn in on your server, they'll spawn in with a PAYDAY-like loadout, if you see what I mean. Kind of similar to what the guys have here, a little bit different, but let me show you what I mean. So the idea is that when players spawn in, they'll spawn in with one of the 4 masks. You can see here, they'll have an M16 on their back, they'll have a baseball bat, and I can't remember what the other weapon is I chose. They'll have the small sling bag, they'll have a pistol, GPS, a radio, the iconic blue gloves, suit shoes, dress shoes, and suit trousers, and a suit jacket in various colour combinations. So if you're lucky, they'll match. Half the time they won't. So they're kind of a scrappy version of the PAYDAY villains, or the PAYDAY heisters. And if you scroll down in the inventory, you'll see we've got some food, we've got some water, we've got some water purification tablets, some more drinks, there's the GPS, there's some pears, there's some handcuffs. I don't know if I included handcuff keys. No, probably not. Oh well. But it's a nice starter thing. You could maybe combine this with custom spawn points and something like that. But it would also be cool just to have this running for a while, just so players can spawn in and kind of grab the mask. Good for a deathmatch server as well. So anyway, where do you get these files from? So in the description below this video, you'll see a link to my GitHub repository and my Mega repository. Now I use both just in case one of them is down. But let's look at the GitHub repository. So all you need to do is if you click on code and then download the zip, you can get all the files. And the files are pretty simple. There's a couple of photographs. They kind of show you what the loadout is, and then you've got the README. Now the README is the instructions on how to install these files onto your PC Nitrado server or PC server and your console Nitrado for PlayStation and Xbox. It's very easy to do. If you know what you're doing, you'll know that all you really need is the PAYDAY/loadout.json file, upload that to the custom folder on your console server, make the relevant reference to it in your CFG gameplay, restart the server, and you'll be good to go. Now, if listening to that you're like, wait a minute, Rob, I haven't got a clue what you're saying, don't worry, because the README that I've included goes through step by step on how you get these folders to work. Basically, all you do is you make sure that in your general settings, so if we go over to a server and kind of have a look, so this is a PlayStation server, so you go into settings, general, and you'll make sure that CFG gameplay is ticked there, and you would save that. On a PC server, you have advanced settings, so you see advanced here. And so on a PC server, you need to make sure you add a line to either the server DayZ.config or in the advanced setting, you need to add that line there, enable CFG gameplay equals 1. And then you would go to your file browser on your server. You would go to the missions folder, and obviously Chernarus for Chernarus, Enoch for Livonia. We go into the missions folder. Now on console, we always have a custom folder. I recommend if you're on PC, make a custom folder inside the missions folder and just keep all your custom object spawners for buildings and your custom loadout presets as well in here. So you would go into there in custom and you would upload that file, and then you would go back. So we go back to the root directory of the mission and go down to CFG gameplay.json. There we go. And what you'll probably find is in CFG gameplay.json you won't have the line that you'll need. So what you do is you'll copy that line there in between the disabled personal light and the stamina data, and you can paste that in there like that, and then you stop the server, and that enables you to then save the changes and then restart. Now, I'm not using this at the moment on my server, because on my server you can find them as you're wandering around, so there's no real reason to do that. And it's as easy as that. But as I say, don't worry, if you just go through the README step by step, it explains exactly what to do, exactly how to activate the CFG gameplay, exactly where you should put the custom loadout preset file, and then just to get it all working. And then without much time, you'll then have these wonderful loadouts. So this is the Dallas mask, I think, isn't it? That's the Dallas mask. So let me just show you kind of how it works. So if I kill this character here, there we go. Let's turn off God first, and then we respawn. What you should see is that we respawn with the same overall sort of kit in terms of weapons, slightly different looking suit, and hopefully we'll have a different mask to wear. Now, the devs have said that although the public event, same mask, let's kill this one. The devs have said, although the public event on public servers is only going to last a few weeks, the masks are going to be in the files for community servers from now on. Now, they didn't say forever, and they didn't say for the foreseeable future. There we go. So that's the wolf mask, isn't it? Yeah, that's the wolf mask. Particularly nasty one, isn't it, that one? But as you can see, the suit is slightly different. Gloves. There's two different levels of blue gloves in terms of the latex gloves, but if you want to, you could always go into the PAYDAY loadout.json file, and you could change a few of these things if you wanted, just to customize it to your exact needs for your server. So there we go. Hopefully these files are useful. Hopefully you have some fun with them, and if you do, let me know. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.